Greetings. My name is Paul Fowler. I serve as our Lake Forest campus pastor here, and I'm going to be sharing our devotionals this week. Our Advent theme is The Weary World Rejoices, and this week we're focusing on peace, which is kind of difficult because where do we honestly see peace at times in this world? Well, that's why we've been looking at Isaiah chapter 8 through chapter 12 to understand what it means that the Prince of Peace was born and the story of salvation, and trying to understand what it looks like when peace will truly be on earth. Today we're going to be looking at Isaiah chapter 10, and I encourage you to read this today as part of your devotions. There's a Christmas song that I enjoy to hear. Perhaps you've heard of it before, which is "We Need a Little Christmas." I'll recite some of the words. If you haven't heard it, I'm not going to sing it for you, but here's how it goes. It says, "Haul out the holly, put up the tree before my spirits fall again. Fill up the stocking, I may be rushing things, but deck the halls again now. For we need a little Christmas," and it goes on and on. That song actually comes from a musical called Mame, or Auntie Mame is the story or the movie that it's taken from. And it's set in 1929 after the Depression. And so Mame is singing this song because it's after Thanksgiving and she's already decorating, which is kind of funny now because as soon as we hit November 1st, everybody wants to decorate even before Thanksgiving. But Mame really wanted to celebrate Christmas right away after Thanksgiving because she needed it. The joy, the lights, the music, all the fun that it gave her during that season. What's interesting, though, is the second chorus that I also want to share with you. It says, "I've grown a little leaner, I've grown a little colder, grown a little sadder, and grown a little older. I need a little angel singing on my shoulder. I need a little Christmas now." Perhaps that's you. You feel a little bit older, colder, and sadder this season. What's interesting as we've been walking through Isaiah chapter 8 through chapter 12 is we see that there was darkness before Christmas. And then we come to a place where the Prince of Peace is born and there's supposed to be great joy, but they rejected the Savior. But what do we find happening in Isaiah chapter 10? Is that the happy story that we see? Well, let me read to you Isaiah chapter 10, verse 1 and 2. It says, "Woe to those who make unjust laws, to those who issue oppressive decrees, to those who deprive the poor of their rights and withhold justice from the oppressed of my people, making widows their prey and robbing the fatherless." It's not the happy story we thought there would be after Jesus was born. What happened? What went wrong? What is going on in this story? You see, sin still exists. There's still brokenness and injustice in this world, which is why we're not at a place of peace. But for those of us that know Jesus Christ, for those of us that believe that He came down to save us, we bring peace when we live in this world. We bring peace and love when we serve others like Christ served us. We bring peace and love when we sacrifice and we help and we give our time and our resources and whatever it might be. Although we're not living in that perfect world that we look forward to, we can look back to Christmas and realize what Jesus has done for us and that we in turn might do that for others. So I encourage you to take some time and think about what Christmas means, what Jesus has done for you, and how in turn you can use that to love and serve others. We do indeed, in this broken world, need a little Christmas right now. But it's not just the lights and the toys and the presents and the fun. That's all great stuff. But what we need more is the story of a Savior, God who came down, loved us and served us and gave His life for us, and we bring peace and light in the world when we live as Him. Have a good day.